back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping 9 fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bryant. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
A gain of 12. First down.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far in 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
18, pioneer.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that will draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw. Bryant. He finds his man. Complete. It's Gross. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Looking to throw. Bryant. And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat? Like the guys
I like that.
Circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of it and start to play freely.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
looking to put a drive together.
Hey, check that.
A play fake. Now Penix. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion
for the Raiders.
So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing to start the drive. Bryant. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Red, 60 Maverick, Hawk 70, Hawk.
Operating from the gun, Bryant. And he comes back with one complete. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Browns 1st down.
Up the middle they go. Knowles. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Operating from the gun, Bryant. That's completed right side to Palmer. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Trey Palmer, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Raiders nothing.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. The return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else.
1st and 10 at the 32.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
60 Bobcat. Let's go now.
Here's Penix. Over the middle, complete. That's Tucker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Mustang 19. Hey, smash. Motion. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And looking to throw, Penix. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The Raiders sitting at 5-2 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
70 Timberwolf. Street. 19 Pioneer. Check go.
Now a first carry here for their running back. Powering forward. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Right there. Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Penix. All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17.
Back to throw. Bryant. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Backfield empty here. It's 3rd and long.
Panther 11, Dragon 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ringo. 70 Ranger. 19 Lion.
Operating from the gun, Bryant. He's going to go up top again. He's got him in, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there, 94 yards.
And the Browns had 6 to their lead.
For the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
17. Raiders nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now Penix. On the out route, he's got Thornton.
This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
19 Tiger.
Looking to throw, Penix. And that nearly intercepted. But for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Want to do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord. I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the I holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air, Penix. He'll get this out to Genty. Escapes the defender. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw again is Penix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Brings up 2nd down.
I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One love, everybody like to read. Wake up every morning, your wife must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stand lead.
Ready, set. Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll throw with Penix. Throw left side complete. That's Bowers. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Completes this one to Thornton. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Let's go.
That's to his running back, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play call, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
We'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. 2nd and 7. Now a handoff up the middle. Knowles. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. Here's 3rd and 6.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Bryant. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Here's Jones. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Penix working out of the gun here. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Fielded at the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
On the set.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
Let's go now.
A final shot before break. Bryant. He finds his man, complete. That's Gross. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 10-point game. 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Ginty with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14.
Raiders 14.
The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, Cowboy 80, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 tight, 70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun, Bryant. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46.
70. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Knowles. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Bryant. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
13 yards.
Now a handoff up the middle. Knowles. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Musgrave's got it outright. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4.
What's not cool about the gain there on 2nd down? That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gross. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
So 8 yards on the completion there. bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead with Genty. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. Well, that certainly appeared to be a play call when they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
From Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Penix to the air once more. And incomplete on the deep ball. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. This is caught by Tucker. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 45 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And winds up just an incomplete pass though. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Big yardage there on the scramble. That gets him a 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not It's fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. And when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
60-79 Broncos. Go street. Hey, my man.
Back to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Bronco 80.
Palmer going to go in motion left.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Raiders are right back in this football game.
Looking to put a drive together.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Second down and 3.
25-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Check, Bobcat. 7 Pirates.
Once again, it's Genty.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw here.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here's Penix.
A quick throw, but incomplete. So nothing doing there. And it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Penix. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead.
Raiders 28, Browns 24.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Browns drive about to get started. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now Penix. Pass to the left side where he's got Bowers. He'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
19 tight. Warriors 70.
Looking to throw, Penix. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
They'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A run out of the gun with Genty. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
For the Raider field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will get the lead up to 7. The kick by Carlson is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Bryant's pass complete to number 23. No gain on the play.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's second down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
First down.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here.
Cook 19. Cook 19. Cook 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Gross. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First down, Cleveland.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check 60. Check go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
18
Up the middle they go. Knowles. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. This is first and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's third down now.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats. 60. Let's go now. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Dragon 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Bryant. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here's first and goal.
And the Browns first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now?
Well, win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
For the 2-point conversion.
10-11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll try and throw for it. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Raiders, they climb to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's yet another loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.